What's going on, world? We are back. Season 3 of Sneak Peek is now here. I'm your host, George Kill, and first, let me give you a quick rundown of what we have for the upcoming season. Between October and December, we will give you 3 people with some of the craziest collections we've seen yet. So much so that it will take 2 episodes per person to see the entire collection. So first, let's begin with San Bernardino local Kenny G, aka The Perfect Pair's amazing stash. All right, what up, Nice Kicks fam? We're out here in Highland, California with Kenny G, aka The Perfect Pair. How you doing, man?
Very well, very well. It's good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine, man. We know you got it in there.
There's a few pair in there. There's a few pair.
Yeah,
There's a few pair.
And this is a season 3 opener, so we're putting a lot of weight on you.
No worries. I think I can carry the weight.
Let's check it out then.
Let's go handle it. All right. Before we get into the closet, I set a little something up for you guys over here. This is my collection of 4s, samples, OGs. My favorite 4s is what I call it. We'll start right here. A lot of people love the laser shoe. They know a lot about it. They see the prints, nice inscriptions. A lot of people don't know about this laser shoe. This is a sample laser. And when you get into the different inscribing of the laser, you will see it clearly which one is a sample and which one isn't. Another one of my favorite pair. A lot of people don't respect the bling bling. I respect the bling bling. To me, it's one of the best 4s ever made. The upper is right. Everything was made correctly on the inside of the shoe, and as you can see, we wear our kicks. I'll get into a couple more real quick. The Oregon Duckman. Another very fine quality shoe. Made correctly, upper's correct, lower is very correct. This shoe was actually balled in. As you can see, no stress on the shoe, no stress on the heel tabs. Again, stayed correct on the inside. So whoever had this shoe, thank you, young man. Again, another one of my favorite 4s, the Oregon 4 football with the O on the back of the heel tab, just saying, oh my God. They say this is the same 2 shoes, okay? You can see from where that ain't the same 2 shoes. This shoe is showing crease and stress. I've wore this shoe more than I've wore this shoe. You can already see the cracking, 0 cracking. You can see the different colors of the 2 shoes. This is why we buy samples, fellas. Of course, my favorite color, UNC, North Carolina blue. This shoe here means a lot to me because, of course, Michael Jordan is my favorite basketball player to ever hit the hardwood. A lot of people say LeBron James is the man. For this era, I'll agree. But this is the best player to ever live.
So Perfect Pair, kind of talk about how the Air Jordan 4 is one of your favorite silhouettes.
And to be honest with you, seeing Michael Jordan play in these shoes as a young man, I was probably in 4th or 5th grade, going to Sky Ranch Elementary in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And me and my buddies all the time would get on the court on the little 8-foot goals. We'd act like Michael Jordan is the best way to say it. And we'd have our 4s on our feet. At the time, this would have been the one. And it would have said that on the back. My favorite shoe. I have wore the hell out of this shoe too, and everyone says, how does it stay so clean? I keep them right, you know. 3M bags, it's never been resold. That's the actual sole that came on that shoe. I mean, if you'd like to, George, you can feel yourself, man. You know what you're looking for. So it's all there, you know what I mean? Again, we take care of our shoes, man. Got that Nike Air still staring at you on the inside. This shoe is 100% OG legit. It is not from 1989, so it is the newer version. I believe it is the 2000. So this shoe, to me though, it is the nuts. There's no better Jordan in the world. And I own every exclusive Jordan there is known to man. I have every LeBron there is known to man. And I'm telling all you boys, right there is what started it all. There's a couple right here I can definitely show you. I'll just start right here with it. Might as well hit you with a big banger. Blackout 11. I believe this is one of 3. I've heard people say it's one of 6. My knowledge, I've only seen 3 of these in existence. I have 2 of them. So this is the size 10.5. It has been worn by my cousin, Anthony Gonzalez, ARG420 on Instagram. So another shoe we'll get into real quick because I'm a golf fan and a golf fanatic. A Jordan 12 low. Again, golf cleat, non-removable cleats. Never been worn, dead stock. This is a beautiful shoe, beautiful shoe. Another one real quick. Space Jam, turf. You can't beat these guys right here. We get into a Quiet 54 real quick. When you feel this upper, it's butter. It's super soft. These two pairs here, one was my brother's pair, God rest his soul. One was my pair. I reunited the pairs together as being Michael Jordan's personal pairs. One of his last pairs he ever used, or actually wore, was this right here. That is the last shot. As you can see, my brother made the commemoration inside, Jordan shooting the last shot and the whole nine. So this is something he made for the box, just for the shoes. This is my box I made for my shoes here. Again, signed by the whole team, Phil Jackson on the toe, Michael Jordan, everybody's there. A lot of people say that they've got this, it's one of 24. They don't have it like I do though. And the reason why they don't is because of the top of this box. It's signed by Anthony Hardaway, and it's signed by Dolce, and he did the whole drawing of the shoe for me. I'm just gonna show you my favorite pair. There we go. If you're a Penny fan, a lot of people are gonna pull out that foam. I'm not gonna pull out that foam on you. I'm gonna go straight to what I say is the honest, true Penny shoe. I'm gonna go that Soul Collector on the back on you. I'll show you the whole shoe. To me, this is one of the finest, honest in the Soul Collector package of the five. I think this is the best pair. And of course, I could show you all the Michael Jordan jerseys in the world. Just pull one of these out real quick. Every one of these are signed. Jordan signatures, Wizards. I mean, I've got North Carolina. I've got All-Star, North Carolina, All-Star again, aways, homes, all signed, all gonna be put in frames, and will eventually be in this room somehow, some way. So the mag stuff to me is super hyped up. I do have it all, don't get me wrong. I'll get into this real quick and I'll just talk about them. This is the released version of the 2015s of the Hyper Dunk. This is the sample version. When you start looking at the two shoes, you're gonna see a totally different color on the upper. You're gonna see a different blue here, and you're gonna see a different blue here. You're gonna see a clear sole, you're gonna see a blue sole. So when you start talking these two shoes here, I mean, definitely a difference in the two shoes. Samples, of course, the promotional shoe. This SB is a SB mag related shoe. A lot of people don't even know about this shoe. To me, it's definitely just a part of the package. You know, if you're gonna collect it, collect it. You know what I mean? I see everybody with just these.
Tell us about this room, because you said it had a theme.
Yeah, there is a theme to the room. We used the man Jay-Z. It's the 3 M's. It's Michael Jordan, it's Michael Jackson, it's Mike Tyson. To me, that's the inspiration for anybody in the world. If you can dream to be somebody, those 3, come on, man.
You showed me the sample before. I'm impressed with it. Okay. I need to see something.
Let's go check it out. I think I can impress you in there. I think I can impress you this way. If you're not impressed in here, then I don't know what's going on. Just a little explanation of the shoe room before we go into the shoe room. There is a Jordan 14 candy hung above the door. God rest his soul. That was my brother's shoe. When we found his shoe collection again, and it's giving me goosebumps to talk about it right now. When we found his shoe collection again after this whole thing happened, we couldn't find the right shoe to this shoe. Lewis always kept up with his shoes. So what I did in commemoration, because this was his closet, I hung the 14 up, of course, kind of the commemoration of his last shoe that he ever bought back in the day. By himself, without me there, without any brother help. You know, so that's the inspiration for me. A lot of people think it's crazy. A candy 14, you know, it doesn't cost nothing. It's not about the money, you know what I mean? It's all about here and right here. So up above here, you have nothing but OGs. We're gonna start from these beautiful boxes that don't make anymore. go into these, gray boxes. It goes into these face boxes. I've been collecting shoes for over 22 years. Been doing this a long time. Got one of Shaq's personally signed shoes here. Big ass foot. We got all the new LeBrons here. Older LeBrons here. It comes down to all my favorite J's. Some more of the free runs. Of course, up top, you got the DB free run. It's gonna stop to about right there. A couple foam posits and the rest Kobe's, all the new Kobe's. Come this way, I don't know if you can count the Yeezy boxes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, you do the math. I'll let you figure that one out. We'll go over here. This is the bins. Again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. You do the math on that one again. The back side of the shoe rack, up top is where you have all your packs. All my old runners to the left, which you got stashes, 90s, 95s. I've got them all up there, man. I still stay strong in my forest game. That ain't died for me. Some more of my hybrid forces. I'm not a hater of DCs. I got some caviars over here on the right side. Not many people have those. You can come this way, and this is the missus. The missus is doing it too. She got some OGs. She got some very nice shoes here. She got some core line dunks. All my Nike IDs are here, which I'm a big Nike ID fan. I'll show you one of my favorites. It's a free run. That's the most comfortable shoe ever made, known to man, if you ask my opinion. This free run here, a lot of people have called it different names. The Freddie free run, the Miami Night free run. I've heard a lot of different names for this shoe. For me, it's just gonna represent the passing of my brother. I wore this shoe from the day he died until the day we put him in the ground. And this is a very, very comfortable shoe. And as you can see, I've got my perfect pair. I've got on the other side. I'll grab it real quick. I had to, the whole time when I was taking care of my brother, take care of him in these shoes. Perfect pairs on the tongue. So this is a pair of shoes I made for myself. I'm very proud of these, to be honest with you. I have better ones in the collection, but I think this is the best one. We'll get into some of these sample bronze now.